easy like no one else. The final moment before I lose myself. And it's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive. So come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. We stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. We stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, the morning light. Oh.
Well, hey there, Tallman Clan. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tallman. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, a.k.a. Mrs. Tallman. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We are luckily coming to you live right now from the Carnival Firenze up on deck 15. We're in the Serenity deck. We got a long story to tell you about today, but anyway, we'll get to that in a few minutes. And so I know that we saw a little bit that in the preview, but we couldn't start a show without showing you, well, it's not balcony cam, it's now ship cam.
It is, right?
Yep,
Serenity cam.
Yep, Serenity cam. We are looking back towards the back of the ship, so you can see a little bit. This is going to be the sunshine or the sunset broadcast. The sunset broadcast. We appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to say hello to everybody in just a minute. We want to make sure that we get to the content first, but a little housekeeping note. One, if this is your first time joining us, do us a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up, become part of the Tallman Clan. It is free to you, it costs you nothing, and it really does help with the channel. And we are going to be broadcasting live every single night from the Carnival Firenze, live for you guys. 2, if you want to know something about the Firenze, because you're coming on there and you have a specific question, leave it in the chat if you're with us live. If you're watching the rebroadcast, leave it in the comments. We answer all of our comments, and we will bring you the answers in another stream if we don't know them now. All right? So there's your housekeeping notes. So without further ado, let's get to deck 3 and deck 4. Hey there, Tallman Clan, welcome back. This morning we are on the Carnival Firenze. We're going to be looking at deck 3. We're going to be looking at the public spaces here on deck 3. So let's get to it. We always like to stay to the right. So let's stay to the right. Now here is some of your Circle C area. Lisa shot a separate video for the Circle C area, so we're going to show that at a different time, but this is where the kids area is, one of them right here. Here's a accessibility bathroom. By the way, anything further forward is just cabins, so we're sort of just going over to the other side. Again, a couple more restrooms. This is the men's, women's, and another accessibility restroom.
And Club O2.
Oh, yeah, another part of the kids' club, Club O2, sorry. So we're entering sort of the main atrium area of the ship. And here's your excursion desk, or at least one of them, Carnival Adventures. This is actually where you enter the ship when you're embarking in Long Beach. You enter right here and come in, and you have this beautiful 3-story atrium. Absolutely love the lion up there with the crest, right? Awesome. And so a little bench back over on this side. And on the other side of this atrium is one of the 2 restaurants, the 2 main restaurants, is the Medici restaurant. So let's go take a look in here. Let's see if it's open. Usually is. There we go. So let's just get you a good look at the Medici restaurant. We are doing the anytime dining. The anytime diners do not eat here in Medici, from what I understand, that we all eat in the other restaurant, the Michelangelo. But, yeah, love the decor in here.
It's pretty, right?
It is. I don't know why, and I know this is an Italian ship, but it just feel like King Arthur. It just feels knightly to me.
I think it's the portraits on the walls.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
you know, they're Roman. Right? Ooh, I can smell them making breakfast.
Oh, it smells
It
good,
smells like
doesn't
cinnamon
it?
rolls,
It
doesn't
does, yes.
Right, now the other side looks just the same, but we like to stay to the right. Now, these are fire doors. They're closed. So we're not going to open them. They're closed for a reason. On the other side of that is your mid-elevator banks. Okay, we have the other restaurant to see, which is on this deck, but even if we were able to leave right there, we'd have to go up a level, go over, and go down to get to the restaurant that's in the back of the ship, which is where we ate last night. So we're going to stop the video right here, and then we will actually All right, so here we are now at the rear elevator bank. Again, remember, this is the kitchen area. There is no access for the public back there. So we're going to enter the Michelangelo restaurant right here from the rear elevator banks. Morning, gentlemen. This is where we ate last night. This is what I would call more of the main restaurant. It is 2 stories, unlike Medici, that's just the one. Like the colors in here as well. It's obviously different decor altogether. So we'll show you around here. We made mention in our stream last night, if you were on with us, that there's no gondola on this ship, which we'll show you here in just a minute, which is in the middle. Oh, by the way, also, this little buffet area on embarkation day, if you want to come and eat in the restaurant for a little more quiet time, if you will, it's a buffet. So they're not really serving you. You're getting up to that buffet and eating there. And because we came down here, there was a huge line. It was worse than upstairs. So we just turned around and left and went upstairs. All right, so let's go to the middle of the ship here. And all right, so love the nice tile here. But on the Venezia, the middle of the ship here, this is where the gondola would have been. If you see, there's also a change in the tile. So, and it looks really, really new. So I almost feel they redid this area. Right, statue of David up there. It's beautiful. Right, the chandelier and everything. So yeah. Anyway, love the look in here. We're not going to go all the way back to the back again. It's just mirror image. We just want to make sure that you see it. Here's the other side of that sort of buffet area that you can have on embarkation day. Like I said, there was a lot of people. Plus, this is also an area where people are checking in for their muster drill. So it's a bit of a confusion of what to do when you get down here, because there's a massive cluster. Is it people waiting to eat? Is it people waiting for muster? You know, is it people trying to change reservations? So it was really a bit of a cluster.
It was very hectic.
So I don't know if it was just because this was the first cruise or not, but anyway. So interestingly enough, we're gonna have to do another edit. We should have done this while we're up there, but we never saw this side. Okay, so for you it was just a second, for us it was a few minutes. We're back outside the Medici restaurant, so let's do the other side of the ship, which I don't know why we didn't do this when we were here, just to be done, but it's okay. All right, nice little seating area over here. These are entry doors, again, for embarkation when you're in Long Beach. That's where you come in at. Here is your guest services area. It's a bit of a smaller area than some of the newer ships, like the XL class ships, so you queue up over here. If you're a diamond and platinum, your line is right here. So there you have it. Technically, that is the end of deck 3. There's a little ATM here, and we already talked about the bathrooms when we started. So we are right back at the forward elevator banks where we started. So hopefully you saw something on deck 3 that you like. So until we see you on the next deck, or the next ship, be safe. Hey there, Tallman Clan, welcome back. Today we're on the Carnival Firenze. We are going to be looking at deck 4, the public areas. So we're going to start right here. We're in the forward elevator banks. We're going to stay to the right. So let's go ahead and check this out. All right, we love walking around the ship. So up here is the theater. There's also a couple of bathrooms right outside the theater. And the theater is, oh, that's all right. The theater is currently closed. We're going to take a peek to see if it's okay to look in here. There's a little entryway here that's on a ramp. Make sure they're not doing anything in here. They are not. Okay. So this is an absolutely beautiful theater, everyone. I mean, stunning. Just absolutely stunning. Love the decor in here. Like traditional red seating theater. It just is so elegant. All the appointments, absolutely beautiful. There are upstairs, which we'll look up deck when we do deck 5. See, there are some pillars, so there could be a few seats that have obstructions. But overall, a really neat looking theater. Oddly enough, I would also say as stages go, a little on the smaller side as stages go these days, but not tiny. Right? So I can't wait to see the shows here to see how they look. And some of it could be a size thing, right? Because it's very tall. So it may be actually bigger than it really looks. But yeah, isn't that beautiful, guys? Let us know in the comments below what you think of this absolutely stunning theater. So let's continue on. Keep on moving so we keep security. By the way, look at these. It's sort of a felty. Oh, God, it's real soft. I just want to rub it. When you guys come in here, make sure you rub this. You'll thank me for it later. I promise. Okay. So let's stay to the right. There'll be there's an entry to the main area there, but again, we're going to stay to the right. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
So there's some restrooms over here, ladies' room, and the other entrance to the theater. So let's continue. Again, we're on deck 4. Here's your port side liquor and tobacco. If you want to buy some alcohol or cigarettes or stuff, this is where you would do it. And we're sort of back in the atrium area again. Looking down on deck 3, we're up to deck 5. There's some nice little seating areas here. On the Venezia, these areas, they didn't do much with them.
They turned them into little kiosks.
It was very strange. It was almost like they were a forgotten area. You could tell there used to be something there, but this was one of the areas on the again, the Venezia that we were a little unhappy with. All right, so here's your Carnival store right here. We're going to look at this a little bit more detailed for you guys when they're open. Obviously, they are closed. We'll get you some prices on stuff. So again, we're going to stay all the way to the right and then come back on the left-hand side. So we'll cover the other area later.
All right.
Okay. So as you can see, we're now in the casino, and you'll be amazed at how many people are still up and about. So here are your tables. If you're a gambler, you pretty much know what Carnival offers. Hold'em, Texas Hold'em, right? Or is that Texas Hold'em?
It said heads up when I walked by, but it's rotating sign.
Yeah, heads up Hold'em.
Yeah.
Let It Ride, Blackjack, 3-card what? 3-card Monte. 3-card Prime. Craps. It's usually the same on the other side. Yeah, you got your blackjack. I believe this is another Let It Ride. No, another Hold on, Lucky Ladies, 3-card prime, and roulette down here. So there you go. There are plenty of machines in here, guys, as well. So it's a decent sized casino. Obviously the XL class ships, they have bigger casinos because it's a bigger ship. But for a ship this size, this casino is, I would say, very, very generous, right? We're gonna go and stay to the right. We always like to stay to the right, make sure we don't miss anything. Good morning, gentlemen. As you can see, non-smoking casino. Can I rub these things? Oh, they're not the felty ones. Good morning. Non-smoking casino. All right, so if you don't want to deal with the smokers, there's actually tables in here as well as machines, slots. Okay, there you go. So I believe they have everything in here that they had in there. There's no craps table in here. We got roulette, and the other 4 tables are like the tables in there. Just no craps. All right, so let's keep on going. So there is a bathroom right outside the casino. I'm sure the ladies' room is on the other side. Now, just as a quick checkup before we go further, and I know we've superimposed a map up there, but we just stayed, we're right here. We stayed to the right, as you can see, we can't go any further. So we have to now actually go to the left to go to the right. So sometimes ships are like that. There's some signage here. Ladies' room. Remember I told you there'd be a ladies' room on this side? There it is. We'll talk about this on our way back through. Obviously, the long silence means you can do a speed up, delete the audio till we get to the back here, and there's no need. So just a couple seconds ago, we were right here. We've now walked all the way past all of this area that we cannot get through on the right side. But let's check back in over here, because there's a little conference room over here. Stick our nose in the conference room. There's a men's room right here. So this is the back entrance to the Limelight Lounge. We'll show you the main entrance in as we make our way around the other side, but here is an entrance to the Limelight.
That's where we waited for our tables.
Yes. First night of dinner, this area up here was a cluster. This is the second or the 4th deck entrance, or the 2nd story of the Michelangelo restaurant, and so it was a bit of a cluster. We'll go over to the right here in a minute, but as you walk in, you come into seeing this giant statue of David. Look at this sucker, right? Wow. All right, so let's stay to the right. We ate on deck 3, so we weren't up here. Maybe we'll be able to get up here another night. So this is a private little room. It's called an air wall, so that can be removed in this area joined in. But this is actually So there's your Michelangelo restaurant, guys. Let's go out of there. Remember, we saw a sign that said conference room, but I didn't open the door to check it out. I'm pretty sure that was that little room that we were in. Let's check it out. It's right here. Nope. Well, it is. This is a little separate entry, but the conference room was that room that we were in. We're using it for food right now, but that's the conference room. So if you're having an event here at sea, you need conference space, that's it. All right. Oh, that's a heavy door. Wow. Okay. So let's stay to the right. All right. There's another conference room on this side. It'll look just like the other one, ladies' room. So I'm not going to open that door, but it'll look just like the other side. As we continue on, here is your Limelight Lounge. You have an entry here, but really the main entrance is back over here. So we'll go in there. You're opening it up now. It's time for party. Let's get your little gesture here. So the Limelight Lounge is used for comedy. It chooses the club. It chooses the art auction. So a lot of stuff happens in this venue. As you can see, it's very blue. There you go. We sort of peeked in there when we were on the other side. So there you go. So let them do their thing. The Limelight Lounge. Sort of an art gallery right here. If you're going to do any of the art auctions, there is where the gentleman who handles all the art auctions sits. Little area back there. Accessibility bathroom right there. And then the Heroes Tribute Bar. So this is truly a brand new space on the ship. Heroes Bar is a Carnival thing. We appreciate that, me being an ex-military myself. So the Heroes Bar pays tribute to all the armed forces. It's sort of a bit of a sports bar as well, I would say.
I agree.
But this area didn't exist when this was the Costa Firenze, so this is a brand new space. And we thank Carnival, us veterans, for doing what you do for the veterans. We are 24/7, 365. That is the truth. So we're now sort of passing the mid elevators and going into the right side of the casino. Well, it's now the right side. It was the left side earlier. Now this side does not have tables. It just has slots. Cashier is here, but they're closed. You can do some ATMs here and stuff, okay? So let's get out of here. Cannot believe how many people are still up.
Looks the other way. Sorry.
All right, so here's your cherries on top. So for those who got a sweet tooth, need a little fixin', Carnival's got you covered. Cherries on top. Another one of the little Carnival shops. This is Carnival Adventures. So if you need anything for your shore excursions, you know, there's some stuff here. Okay. Another view of the atrium area. So the entertainers perform right here, overlooking that, which is beautiful. A little seating area. Here's your dream studio. If you're going to want some professional pictures done, these guys have separate little studios to do that in. We did that once, and the pictures come out. I mean, they're honestly, they are far better than the normal ones that are being taken.
Yes, they are.
However, it does come with a price tag. All right, just to know that. By the way, we're 360. We're back at the front at the theater. And those are the restrooms that we were showing you. And here we are with the stairs and elevators.
Did you want to look at the inside of this level of the theater?
Oh, we
looked at the bottom level.
We looked at deck 3. We didn't look at deck 4.
We did not.
Oh, wow. Am I a bum? See, we have, Lisa. See, you're making me crazy.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I'm the
This one
crazy
needs to go to bed.
I do.
Who was the one drinking the champagne last night? Not you. It was me. All right, y'all. Let us know what your favorite part of deck 4 was. All right, leave a comment below. And until we see you again on the next deck or the next ship, be safe. Well, there you go, everybody. Deck 3 and deck 4 with a little ice jingling in the background. I can't believe he gave us a thumbs down for that. So the quick explanation is very simple. We're up for 3 or 4 hours in the middle of the night, walking the entire ship. We do deck after deck after deck, and I'm talking like a lot. And so we bring drinks with us to basically just water to keep hydrated. And we didn't realize Lisa's mic was going to pick up the ice and our tall man tumblers.
Had no clue.
In fact, I didn't get a chance to watch any of this, which is why I was fast forwarding past the edited parts. And so when we first put it on, I'm like, what is that sound? I was doing the same thing. What is that sound?
Yeah, this is the first time we've heard it too. So
Yeah.
2 days wasted.
Golly, yeah, because she's
Because
got
they're
her.
all going to sound like that.
Yep, exactly. So let's say hello to everybody. Don't forget, if you're joining our broadcast for the first time, do us a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It is free to you, costs you nothing, but it really helps us out. And if you can't tell from the jingling ice, we need a lot of help. Also, we're going to be having a group cruise next year. It's going to be on the Carnival Horizon, November 8th. Okay, 2025. If you want to join us on the group cruise, I'm telling you, we are going to do all kinds of incredible events here that we're going to put together. Just go ahead and email us. There you go, tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. We will forward the information to you so you can call the agency that we're using for booking the group cruise for us. Okay, so enough of that. Let's say hello to everybody.
Yes.
So, Macrina,
Hi.
good evening. It's the sunset broadcast here up on the Serenity deck.
Yes.
Hello, Mamie Radar. How you doing?
Hi.
Justina gives us a lot of waves.
Hi.
That's what it translates for us here. So that's all we see. Yes, Macrina, we are out on the deck and we have some fun. Well, it wasn't really fun, but we'll talk about that. And then little one-on-one. My good God, man,
we
where
haven't heard
have
from
you
you.
been?
Yeah, haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, welcome back. It is good to see you, my friend.
Yes.
Tuesday, welcome. Hello.
Hi.
Bev, welcome back to the broadcast. Everyone is
Hi.
here tonight. Absolutely.
Justina,
hello.
We've been missing
Right
you
back
the
to
last
you.
few shows too.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Absolutely. Patricia Freeman. Hello, Patricia.
Hi,
How are you
Patricia.
today? Welcome. Thank you for joining us on the sunset broadcast from the very sunny Serenity deck right now.
And our other Patricia.
And our other
Hi.
Patricia, right? There it is. All right. So Patricia's like the other Patricia Patrick, outside cam. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we both need shades, but if I put my shades on, I won't be able to read the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just sucking it up. Little one says, instead of pressing hearts, let's do pineapples. There goes Justina with her pineapples, right? Good evening, Desiree. Welcome.
Hi.
Haven't seen you in a while, I think,
Yeah,
right?
it has been a while.
Yep. Mimi Radar, it's a beautiful ship. Absolutely. Yeah, we're really impressed. Much more so than we were with the Venezia.
Agreed.
The Firenze is, in our opinion, much more beautiful. And it's just our opinion. Right? Little one-on-one, Serenity Cam. Haha. Expect the unexpected. Yeah, we had some unexpected today. Yep. Deck Cam. Hello, Mr. Cruise Fever.
Hi.
We were talking about the restaurant Little One-on-One was. Very Italian, absolutely. And
Yes.
elegant, says Patricia. Exactly. Macrina's beautiful first impression in the atrium. It really is. And as we came in for our first, they had a lot of the crew holding flags and different things on all 3 of the levels. So when you first came in,
Just
it was really
flags
cool.
just swirling everywhere, all 3 levels. It was beautiful.
Yeah. We have
a lot of fun.
we have shots of that in last night's highlights. Guys, if you're joining us for the first time, we've already streamed 3 times. 3 times? 2 or 3 times. I can't remember. Just go to the channel. There's a playlist, all right? And you can catch up on some of the stuff that you've missed, okay? Looks similar to the other Vista class of Carnival. Yeah, the layout is from the hull standpoint and a lot of the decks. But because this was not necessarily built for Carnival, there are some very large differences. Like the Lido area on this ship, which we'll eventually get to showing you, is much smaller than on the regular Vista class ships because this was not necessarily built for Carnival. So anyway.
Exactly.
He says, "Oh, okay. I want to go on it one day because of style."
Yes,
That's
it is.
right. Oh no, not David. She'd be offended. No, there's a fig leaf over the twigs and berries, so you'll be all right. You'll be all right. The gondola are in Venice, hence Venezia decor. And I get that, absolutely. Yep. Little on one with some more pineapples and a toga. He also asked, how tall was David? You know, I'll see if I can get close to him and get a picture, but he was pretty tall.
David was about the size of Goliath.
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Yeah.
He's pretty tall. Patricia's like, where's the gondola? It was on the other ship. Yep, it looks like a museum and presentation. Stunning. The ship favors the smaller ship's aesthetics from back in the 90s in the ambiance. I don't know if there was ever a gondola on here or not.
I don't know.
You know, because Venice, right? Gondolas,
Yeah.
that's what you think of Venice. And this is Firenze, which is Florence. So,
yeah.
which is why there's David.
A little bit of different flavors. So the atrium is the El Duomo is the what they call the
Correct.
atrium.
Correct, like
For Florence.
For Florence.
Yeah.
Right? Rubbing the walls. Yeah, I'm telling you, go rub those walls. You'll thank me later. Macrina's also love the Carnival store.
Uh-oh.
I hope.
Uh-oh.
I hope. Chris, if you're on with us, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Oh, uh-oh.
and there was Mr. Lyons talking about the ice, so we're going to skip him. Since he's given us a thumbs down and disappeared because of jingling ice. I don't know. Welcome, Marilyn. Very beautiful. Yeah, the ship is. It really is.
Yes.
The dining rooms, all the areas. Antonio, welcome. Yep, sounds like the tall man's having a tall drink with lots of ice. No, it was just water.
Yeah.
We put ice in the tumbler to keep it cold. So it was not, yeah. Little 101 says the music is setting the moan. Justine is, dude, just chill out on the ice. Right? Yes to the music. Macrina says, wow, 4:45 in the Limelight Lounge clock. Yeah, I tell you, we're not lying. We get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and we video till the sun comes up.
Yeah.
The picture in the highlights today was the sun rising.
This morning.
This morning.
Yep.
As we were doing what we do. Antonio says, beautiful ship. It's a great addition to the Carnival line.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Absolutely.
100%. Little one, he loves the Heroes Bar, right? It's
We do
one of his
too.
favorites. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, champagne jelly bellies. Let's see. That's because usually the theater has been deck 3 and deck 4. It was 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. We were tired.
Yeah, we definitely were. And plus, because the restaurants, we had gone up and down the stairs a couple of times, and I just was totally confused.
And it's like, let the ice jingle, no worries. Oh, right? Jingling ice. The power of the drink package, not saying ice. Tuna says, oh yeah, that was a drink. That's hilarious. It's just added to the tour. Prince, welcome. Good to see you again, buddy.
Yes,
Wonderful
welcome
of you
back.
guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're live right now on deck 15, Serenity deck. We are looking to the back of the ship, but the front of the ship is behind us, and you're looking at balcony cam here. In fact, we call it balcony cam, but now it's not. But we can, we'll go down a little bit, show you some
There we
water slides
go.
there.
Yes.
We can zoom in. You can see, into the actual Lido area down there. I'm not sure. The sun's probably washing it out a little bit right now, but
yeah, I think it is.
yeah, there you go. So we'll go back up there.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to be catching the sunset. We're actually doing a time lapse as well, so we'll have that in one of our highlights. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hello, Debbie. Welcome.
Hi, Debbie.
Y'all have lives when I've been asleep or out and about, so I've been missing y'all. Yeah, we've talked about you.
Yeah.
We've called you out a couple times on some of the streams. Where are y'all at? Desiree, yeah, again, we're in deck 15. Forward, front of the ship, in the Serenity deck. The elevators dump out right behind us, and you can come out typically left or right. Today, one of the doors was closed, so you can only come out this way. And so we are on the starboard side of the ship. I mean, you can see the water going by us. So, but we're up on deck 15, Serenity deck. So the whole cruise should be toga from start to finish. I agree. Last night was actually masked night. So
yeah, probably about 10% of the people maybe had masks. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bev brought into your world. That's the connection in how I arrived. Oh, excellent. Well, thank you, Bev, and welcome, Patricia. Of course,
Yes,
we've seen you a couple
welcome.
days now.
Yes.
Where you? Yeah. Don't forget, if you guys are going to be sailing on the Firenze, you are part of Facebook groups. Share these videos. Everybody has a lot of the same questions. We obviously share the content of the day up front. Show you to the different parts of the ships. Yesterday we had 14 cabins. So if you want to see what the cabins look like, don't get to go check that stream out.
Yeah.
But let them know that we're here, and if they have questions while we're on the ship, is a great time to get answers.
Absolutely.
Desiree asks where you're sailing to and for how many days. So this cruise is a 7-day cruise. Its home port is Long Beach in California, and it's this itinerary is sort of a Mexican.
Yeah, it's not a Riviera. It's just a Mexican cruise.
We're going to Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, and Cabo San Lucas.
Yep.
So 2 days at sea. This is day 2 of our sea days. So the next 3 days are port days, and then we have one more day at sea, and then back.
Yep.
Karina's like curmudgeon about the ice. Yeah, it's a curmudgeon fest today. It really is. We're going to talk about that as soon as we're done saying hello. They should bring back the Carnival ship back to Fort Lauderdale like they had prior to the pandemic era. I hope those bridges get mended. There's a lot of bad blood between the port and the Carnival Corporation, which is why they don't sail there. They've chose to bring their business elsewhere.
Yeah.
They sail out of Miami. They sail out of Port Canaveral, so Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville. So, I don't, Fort Lauderdale. It doesn't bother us that they don't. And we're from Florida, so it doesn't bother us that they don't sail out of Fort Lauderdale. Though I got to say, I would much rather go to Fort Lauderdale than Miami.
I
but,
would as well.
I also understand, the business end of things, and so anyway. Hello, Miss Bree Bizzle, excuse me.
Hi.
Bree Bizzle, welcome back. Love the view. Hope you're both enjoying the sea date. We did. Again, just like
Yes.
yesterday, we slept in a little bit today because we went to bed when everybody else was getting up because we were up all night videoing. But we took in some of the stuff today, just a little bit. Right, our last sea day will take in a little bit more because
we'll be catching up on our sleep.
yeah, we'll have been done,
Yeah.
with all the content that we needed to capture while we were on the ship.
Yes.
Yep. So let's see here. And Tony says the ocean looks great. You're jealous. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we like to come out onto the decks because we've got this really tall here. I'll show you. I don't think I've showed this before, but we're gonna make Hal go to work here.
All right.
So if we just turn Hal, right there, see that long skinny black thing right there? That's our tall tripod, but there's the camera at the top. In fact, that's not all the way up. That's only about, I would say, 3/4 of the way up. It goes up 16 feet tall, but that's what's capturing the views out the back of the ship. That's also the camera we use when we're doing ship departures.
It is.
We'll bring Hal back here. There we go. So yeah, there you go. That's what's bringing you the views, guys. Macrina says you're going to have a late dinner tonight. Yep. Well, we're on Anytime Dining, and so we'll be able to do that.
Yes.
So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So, Curmudgeon Fest. So, we've explained to you several times that, we carry a lot of stuff with us. We got the computer and this thing for the headsets and the stands and, it's some stuff. And it takes, to set it up and tear it down every time. And it takes a little bit of, it doesn't always work. If you watched our stream for the first night, the cameras didn't really work at all. So it just takes a little fidgeting with it to get everything, right and working. So we actually set up on the other side of the Serenity deck. We got over there. There was an area just like we're sitting right now, one of these little sort of round half shell kind of thingies. And there were some towels there, but nothing else.
Nope.
Just old towels. They were kind of
Empty
wrinkled up in a ball.
glasses and,
just
yeah,
no one
that's
there.
it.
We asked everybody around, is there anybody sitting here? They said, no.
They've been gone a while.
They've been gone, yep. We're like, okay, great. So we begin to set up. So now, mind you, we have everything packed up in suitcases and bags and stuff. So we unpack everything. We're all set. I plug everything in. And then I start the troubleshooting process. I just get it all fixed. It's like 25 minutes to stream time, right around there. 30 minutes to stream time, 25 minutes to stream time. And this gentleman and his wife show up and tells me to get out of his seat. in a moderately polite way. And so the discussion then began. And the couple of people that were sitting around us joined in the discussion because they haven't been there for at the very least an hour.
And the guy says, "We've only been gone 5 minutes."
Yeah,
we're like
we had
looking
been there.
around.
We had been there 35 minutes
It
to
takes
40
more
minutes.
than 5 minutes to do what we've done.
So you're absolutely full of sir. I have a button. I'm not afraid to use it on you. And so he was a really a bit of a. And so we had to pack everything up.
Mm-hmm.
We had to pack up all our stuff. And it's not like you can just collapse it and carry it up because, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. So we had to pack it all back up. And then we're like, now what? We're like 30 minutes to stream.
The one lady was trying to tell us, "Don't move, don't do it. I wouldn't do it. Just stay, don't do it."
So anyway, we ran over to the complete opposite side. In fact, I probably, if I was really a pain in the butt, I could take that camera up there and I could pan it over there and pan it because they're still sitting over there.
Don't do it. Don't be that person.
I'm not going to be. I'm just saying I could,
Yeah, you
but
totally
we're not
could.
going to.
You totally could.
So anyway, so we ran over to this side and just like. And
Thankfully, there was not even a towel in this place.
no, not a towel here. And this time I plugged everything in and it worked right, so there was no troubleshooting, and we had like 5 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, so that's our curmudgeon fest.
We were afraid
today.
we were going to be streaming from the stateroom again.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
were like, no, we really want to get out.
yeah. It's crazy. So let's get back to some of your questions and comments here. Mr. Crucifever says he's also from South Florida, North Palm Beach area.
Oh.
I like Port Canaveral way better than Miami. Exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Crucifever, I know you haven't done it yet, so I'm going to give you a little grace. Here it is again. I know you want to go on the group cruise. I know you do. You got to email me so we can send you the link so you can book your cabins. Okay? Don't forget. All right. We just put that up there. Justina says, I agree. It's a beautiful view. Yeah, we're gonna get to see the sunset here. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how long we stay on tonight.
Yeah.
Little 101. Yeah, anytime dining is the only way to do it. We like the anytime dining. The only thing that we don't necessarily like about it is the unknown, meaning you hit that button to check in because you're ready to go to dinner. It could be a 5-minute wait or it could be a 50-minute wait. You just don't know how long it's going to be. Now, for us, when we're on a ship with you guys streaming and doing the things that we do, we have to schedule the stream so it's there. So the clock is ticking. And
Yes.
so we're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. So, but anytime dining goes to 9 o'clock. So for us to be able to come on early, which we came on 5 o'clock our time, we should be done 7:30, whatever, and we'll have enough time to go to the dining room. It'll
Yeah.
be late, but it'll
That's
be
okay. Yeah.
Doesn't bother us at all. We're normally eating late.
Late anyway.
The only time we ever eat early is on a cruise.
Yeah.
Our normal life, we're eating anywhere between 8 to 10, depending on, schedules and things.
Very true.
So, Prince has a question. How's the food been in the anytime dining room so far? Fantastic.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, has really been good.
Yep, absolutely. We told you about the last 2 nights menus I posted in the Facebook group. Again, for those who haven't joined the Facebook group, just go to Facebook, search Tallman
Tallman's Cruise Adventures.
Yep, Tallman's Cruise Adventures. It's right there on the screen. And we posted the pictures of last night's meal, or the first night's meal, in the menus. I'm going to post last night's as well. Since we had been streaming late, we had already eaten and would tell you about tonight's menu, but of course we haven't eaten yet, so
No.
we'll tell you tomorrow. But we're going to post all the pictures of the food and the stuff, but generally it has been, the food has been fantastic.
It really has been good.
Yeah, we both had fillets last night, which was amazing.
Yeah.
A couple different soups. I had 4 appetizers last night.
And the night before.
And the night before. It's crazy. Yeah. Little 101. Yeah, you haven't heard the beeps before. Yeah, it lets me,
Oh.
mostly speak freely.
Yeah, without me punching him.
We've also got this. I mean, we've got lots of stuff. So that is for everyone who's given us a thumbs up so far.
Yes,
thank you all so
you.
much. We appreciate you, every single one of you.
Yes, we
all
do.
right? And for the person who gave us the thumbs down.
I hope your grandkids are born naked.
There you go. Anyway. Just a little fun. We say that in jest, Mr. Lyons.
Yes, we do.
Come on, ice? Really? Oh my God, curmudgeons, yes, pan over there. No, we're not doing that. You're taking the high road.
You're an instigator.
Yeah, our mascot is back in the cabin, I think. Did you grab our mascot?
Oh, it is in here.
Is it?
It is.
We forgot to get out a mascot, Patricia.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, little one, we have a new mascot. You sure you grabbed it?
I did.
Yeah, Lisa's gonna get it. That, as the sun deeps down, that bar's changed the camera for a second so they can see it. Yeah, so big hot piling, steaming. There you go. That's for you, sir. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right, mascot has made it.
Lori's always wanting to see that mascot.
I know. Patricia, he could have been a guest in the show, then maybe he would have moved out fast. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Who knows?
We just move on.
You know, it's just not worth it. It's just not.
No, Antonio, we're not going to do it. I'm sorry. I just, I'll talk about it. I'll bring it up. We'll explain the
Antonio,
story.
You're an
but
instigator too.
We are going to take the high road. The guy was wrong, but you guys did the right thing to move. Moral high ground always feels good afterwards. Thank you, Hugh. And Hugh Hendricks, I don't think we've seen your name here
I
before.
don't think we have either. Welcome.
Absolutely welcome to the Tall Man Clan. You
Yes.
get applause. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right. There you go. Yeah, they really were. And it gets back to the whole thing about, leaving stuff and then disappearing. People reserve chairs. We've talked about it before in the streams. And, the cruise lines are cracking down on it a little bit, but we're up here in the Serenity deck, and this area is sort of a little bit separate from everybody, so they probably fell through the cracks. But I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
there's 20 other chairs all around us. This just happened to be the one which you see is in front of, well, you can't see, but this just happened to be the one we sat in. But no, it's all good.
Yeah, and the general rule is, if there's no personal item like a book or a pair of sunglasses or shoes or something
you
like
left
that, yeah.
You've just left the towels to be collected.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Anyway,
oh well.
Little 101 says, I thought you were going to say that you wanted to take the camera on a stick and shove. No. No, it's all good. Desiree's like, you're from the Bronx. I'm not sure if you were asking or you're commenting that because of maybe something you would have done to him being from the Bronx. Anyway.
No, but she's close to the Venezia.
Yep, she's very close to the Venezia.
Yeah.
Well, not now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
Venezia
Venezia's-
is in Florida now, right?
Yeah, for a little bit longer, I think, before it goes back up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or maybe right about that time. It was
Yeah.
like a spring break time
Yeah,
frame, I
yeah.
think. So,
Yep. TMC Facebook group is always fun. Absolutely, yeah. We put a lot of fun stuff up in there.
yeah, and you guys do too. We love all
Somebody
the
else gave us a
posts.
thumb down. Doesn't like us complaining about the guys. That's okay. We don't care. It's all right. We don't hide anything. We're right. We are who we are, and we speak the truth, and we tell you, like, at least from our opinion, how it is. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can have your opinion too. It's all good. We love everybody just the same.
That's right.
Love Carnival appetizer and soup. Yum. Love the cream of mushroom soup. Yes.
The
yes.
soups
Yes.
are always amazing on Carnival. We talked about that last night.
Yep.
They don't make a bad soup.
Yep.
They just don't.
Macrina says, "Yep, she's an instigator."
I love it.
Little one steaming. Oh my God, yeah. Yep. Justine says, does anyone else watch the Miami Cruise Port live cam? I think it's called Cruise Spotter. We've actually watched it a few times before. We want to go down there and do some departures outside of Port Canaveral. It's so hard to find the right spot to be able to get the views that you would want to see of the ships leaving.
It is.
And so, but that Cruise Spotter cam is great because it's right at the inside, right in the middle of the channel, and so when everybody leaves, you get to see it. It's
They've
great.
got the perfect spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Macrina says, Miss and Lori, she'll be back as soon as she's done with the Jubilee. I'm sure she will.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. I think it's tonight or tomorrow.
Today's Saturday,
Yeah, so
right?
it's either-
I
yeah.
think probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. Macrina was answering Justina. Yep. I hope you don't bump into him again. Oh, it doesn't matter if I bump into him again. I'll
Honestly, I don't know that I'd even remember what he looked like.
Oh, I will. Little one says, love the Carnival Surf and Turf.
Yeah.
Karina says, we have fun and we are not rude to the peeps. No, we don't. And like she said, if you want to give me a thumbs down for speaking how we feel about stuff, that's fine. It's okay. It's our channel. We get to speak our opinions of how we feel about things. And if you want to have your opinion, you can have it too. It's all good. We are not haters at all whatsoever. We're just happy-go-lucky people.
And honestly, we don't get offended very
No.
easily. It's really kind of hard to...
No, but if like Hugh was talking about, we did the right thing. We kept the moral high ground. I spoke what I was going to say to the gentleman. No four-letter words. I was as polite as could be. I said, sir, you've been gone for a very long time, and it's not been 10 minutes. Right? Yep, whatever you say. We're going to pack our stuff up now, but, let's just be realistic here. And that's pretty much when the people around us started jumping in, because he was like, no, we've only been gone 5 to 10 minutes max. I'm like, no, yeah.
They're like, oh no, you've been gone a long time.
So we had only one question that we needed to get answers for, and that was about dining times and stuff.
And that was for Debbie, I believe.
It was for Debbie. Now,
Yes.
they still print out a smaller, abbreviated version of the fun times. We've got the shade coming in here now, and we apologize, everybody. Okay, and on the back of the fun times is all the dining times. Okay, which we had this last night. I don't know why I didn't think of it. I thought about it as soon as we stopped the broadcast. However, even though these are here, I can promise you they're not 100% right. I will give you a perfect example. Dinner last night, the restaurants opened up at 5. In here it says 5:30. So I'm going to read them to you, but I all subject to change per cruise.
Another good example, the breakfast, the late risers breakfast. Here it says that it ends at 11:30. One of the waiters downstairs told me that it actually ends at noon.
Yeah. So everything's been adjusted. It just, so take this as just with a grain of salt. So
Yes.
continental breakfast in the Lido Marketplace is 6:30 to 7:30. Full breakfast 7:30 to 10:30. Breakfast in Michelangelo is 8 to 10. The Mexican buffet breakfast at Tomodoro is 8 to 10:30. The Breakfast Shack, which is at the Seafood Shack, that is 8 to 10:30. Pizzeria del Capitano is 9 to 4 a.m. They closed earlier than 4 a.m. because we walked by there last night and they were closed.
Yeah, they were cleaning everything
Yeah.
up.
Anyway, Late Risers Buffet, 10:30 to 11:30. Again, we heard it was noon, but that's what here. The Il Mercado, which is the new restaurant here up on deck 11, midship. That is 11 to 11, so 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Your soft serve is 11 a.m. to midnight. Lunch open seating in Michelangelo is 11:30 to 1. The Chicken Shack is 12 to 2:30. Banzai Teppanyaki for lunch is 12 to 1:45. Sushi 12 to 2:30. La Strada Grill, which is midship, deck 5, that is 12 to 2:30. The Lido Buffet is 12 to 2:30. The Mexican lunch at Tomodoro is 12 to 2:30. Guy's Burger is 12 to 6. We all thought it was 5 yesterday, but it's 6, 12 to 6. The Seafood Shack, 3:30 to 9 p.m. Teppanyaki for dinner, 5 to 9:30. Sushi, 5 to midnight. Early dining in Medici starts at 5:30. Your time dining in Michelangelo is 5:30 to 9. Fahrenheit Steakhouse, 5:30 to 9:30. Il Viaggio is 5:30 to 9:30. The Lido Marketplace Buffet for dinner is 6 to 9:30. Late dining in Medici is 7:45, and your late snacks, we're not calling it a midnight buffet anymore, but late snacks in the Lido is 11:30 to 1. All right, so again, that will be on the back of your fun times, your little abbreviated fun times. It is in the app, but it's just so much easier to have it all right there, where in the app you got to scroll and do things like that.
Yes.
We had somebody ask us about some additional cabin stuff. If you're watching, we will do our best before the end of the cruise to try to get in there, but it won't be until our last day when that cabin is vacated that we could get in there to see it for you guys.
Correct.
Okay? All right, so let's get back here. Hey, PJ Loves PJ, welcome.
Hi.
Hello again. Hope you're having fun. We are absolutely having a blast.
Yes.
What happens if we miss our dinner time in the dining room? We have early dinner, but I'm also late for everything. So if you can switch to anytime dining, that would be the best thing.
I would agree.
Typically, you get a 15-minute window, and after that, if you've missed it, they don't let you in. Again, this is what the rule's supposed to be, because the waiter has already started their service for your table, because a lot of times you're going to sit with some other people, and if you show up too late, then it really messes things up. All right, so if you can switch to my time dining, then you can go whenever you want to go. Well, between the hours of 5:30 and 9, but
Exactly.
and if not, if you miss, you can go up to the buffet. I mean, there's a lot of food options, guys. So
There really are.
It doesn't always have to be the main dining room, but if you happen to miss your time, you can then just walk up and say, "Hey, I missed my time. Can you let us?"
Yeah, and
They'll take care of you.
We were just
I wouldn't
talking
worry about
about,
it too
there's
much.
the free options.
Oh.
Guys is open till 6. Pizza is open till 4 a.m. apparently, and the seafood shack is open till 9. I think they have just your, a very good selection. Yeah.
Desiree says, "I enjoy all the cruise
sure.
shows." Thank you, Desiree. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Macrina's like, never thumbs up, but maybe, yeah. Okay, be nice, Macrina. That was to the curmudgeon. We know who it was to. Prince has another question. Have you guys Tomodoro breakfast? Ah, man, I'm still reminiscing from last year on the Venezia. Yep. Can't wait for this summer to sail the Firenze. Yeah, thanks for the previews. No, you're welcome. I had Tomodoro breakfast on the Venezia. And loved it. The burritos were great, the breakfast burritos. We haven't eaten there yet.
I was thinking about it this morning,
so-
but I got up too late.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow we're in port. We still haven't even looked to see what we're doing, if we're going to do anything at all tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
but we'll definitely, every place that offers food that is included, we're going to try for you guys
With
and
the
let you
exception
know.
of seafood, sorry. Not
Yeah.
going to do that.
What? No ice cream for breakfast? No, sorry, no ice cream for breakfast. Well, unless you're a late riser. What time did the ice cream open up again? The
when
swirls?
I was getting my omelet this morning,
Oh.
there were people walking around with soft serve. So
There's an overlap. Soft serve opens
Yes.
at 11.
You
so,
can definitely.
So have a late breakfast, 11:30, and then
Uh-huh.
follow that up with ice cream. You're good to
Yes,
go. We
totally.
can make this work.
Yes.
Patricia has a question. Do they offer afternoon tea type of thing? We haven't seen it yet, but I believe on some of the other Carnival ships that we've been on, it's like one day.
Yeah, or 2 days.
Yeah.
I think it was like
High
Tuesday
tea.
and Thursday or something like that. So we'll have to
We'll be on the
look.
lookout and find out if that's happening.
Yes, but it is not every day.
No. And it wasn't today either.
No. I believe it's Tuesday and Thursday.
So, of course,
We'll-
Thursday
we'll-
was our first day, so we'll check it out for you.
Yeah,
we'll let
we
you know.
will.
Okay? So take a note on that.
Okay.
IT. Debbie says,
And that was for
thanks
Patricia?
so much for Patricia Freeman. Yep.
Okay.
Deb says, thanks so much for answering your question. It was very helpful and will help with your planning. Nope, not a problem, Deb. That's what we're here for. All right, that's why we do this. Was Guy's Burger open on embarkation day? Oh, absolutely it was. And there was a big line. PJ Loves PJ says, thanks. My mom used a TA for the first time. She planned for all of us. I have to learn how to switch the dining. You have two options. You can call your travel agent back and have them do it for you. You won't be able to call the cruise line because you went through the travel agent, which is not a bad thing.
Correct.
Okay. But right when you get on the ship, there'll be at one of the dining rooms officials there that you can change your status. Okay? So just do that upon getting to the cruise ship. You don't want to wait too long. Get on the cruise ship, go find where that area is. It's usually in one of the restaurants, and change to anytime dining, and you should be just fine. Okay?
But I would definitely start with a travel agent first and see if the
Yes.
travel agent is
Yeah.
able to do that.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about it when you're on the ship.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So that's obviously number one.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Macrina says, yes, ice cream is no longer 24/7 due to the waste factor, unfortunately. Would be nice if one ice cream machine was open 24 hours. The funny thing was, is we walk around in the middle of the night, we came across one, and I thought it was on, but it wasn't. I was like, yes, we're going to have ice cream.
And then he was like, no.
To go with our jingling ice cups. Toga, toga, toga. All right. Macrina says afternoon tea is on C day, typically at the end of the week. So for us, that will be Wednesday.
Okay.
Because Thursdays are, right? Or did we get on Wednesday? I don't. I've lost track of all days.
Same. I couldn't
It's
even
a blur.
tell you.
Amanda says, is the thermal spa package worth it? Okay. So I don't feel that we could answer that. That is a very, very subjective question.
It is, without a doubt.
It's
what I may like, you might not like.
From the thermal spa aspect of
Yes.
things, right? I've enjoyed it when I've gone in there. We don't book it and pay for it all the time, but we've gone on in there a couple of times in our past, and we've thoroughly loved it. It is very, very relaxing. Is it worth it? The only way for you to have an answer to that question is if you go and try it out yourself. And I'm sorry that's not a better answer, but that's probably the only answer we could give you.
Yes, but since you're asking a question about a spa, I am about 99% sure when I was videoing all the spa area, somebody had asked about a steam room, and I'm pretty sure that the lady said there is not a steam room on this ship, only the sauna. So since we're talking about that, I wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, we're going to do the spa and the kids areas. We're getting everything, but we put it all in one time. It'd be a 4-hour broadcast, so we give a little bit every night. Okay, so we'll get to the tour of the spa. Okay, Tremaine, welcome, Tremaine.
Oh, welcome.
Doesn't look like there's enough room on the Lido to watch movies at night. Are there lounge chairs on the second level, as there are on other ships? Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to take balcony cam, or Lido cam, or Serenity cam, whatever we're calling this camera, and I'm going to see if I can zoom in for you.
Do you want me to try to raise that up some more?
No, it's not a matter of raising, it's a matter of getting in.
Okay.
Okay, so the movie screen is sort of in front of the slides, but obviously down in the Lido area. Okay? And if I zoom in, you can see there's like a balcony there. And there are chairs there on the balcony, right? I'm not talking about on top. So what you're sort of focused in, you see the blue tube. Just on top of that blue tube, that is deck 11. And so the deck 11 area overlaps the Lido where you can watch the movie from, okay? We've already videoed there, and so keep with the streams, Tremaine, and we'll be getting to those decks, in days to come. Okay.
Yeah, but on deck 11, it is not lounge chairs; it is seating area.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Little 111. I love the thermal spa. I had the best time, especially falling asleep in them. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you for that little one-on-one.
Tremaine is asking, how would you know what type of dress-up nights they'll have before you board? You never know. So a lot of that is through the app. I mean, when you're checking in, they give you sort of, I believe, if I remember correctly, sort of a list of things that happen. There's, if it's this ship or the Venezia, they have a mask night where everyone's wearing a mask. Wear it or don't, it's not a big deal. There's usually 2 elegant nights, so there's that. There's always a white night. There's always like an 80s or 90s party or 70s party, so you can bring some of that garb with you. Once you're on the ship, the night before everything happens, one of these shows up at your cabin, and it gives you a little bit of that information. So at least you know before going to bed what's going to happen for dress the next night, okay? As far as the dressing up goes. As far as general dressing goes, it's even on formal nights. Clothing on a cruise ship has really come down a little bit. It used to be, jackets and this, that, or whatever. You can wear a pair of jeans and a collared shirt for a guy. Polo is fine. Sneakers are fine, but no ball caps, right? No swimsuits, none of these things. But, jeans and a polo, that would be great. For the ladies, similar, maybe a little cocktail dress if you wanted to. They call it smart casual. It doesn't have to be formal. Okay. Now, even on the formal nights, like we've actually, because of doing as much as we do, we've stopped bringing all of our formal night. We have some jeans, we have some collared shirts, and she has a few other little nice things with her, and that's what we have as a whole for our dress. But we know the night before, because of this, what the dress is going to be for the next night. So you're not like, wait a minute, what am I supposed to put on tonight? Right? You'll
But
know.
as far as packing goes before the cruise, it's going to be different depending on how long your itinerary is, and also by ship. So I think there's if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's a guide on online when you go on and look online, and you can Google and see what type of events are going to be on your ships. You have that, so you know what to pack, basically.
I was just looking up for Prince. He asked another question / request. Are they doing movie nights on the big screen on the Lido, as they did in the Venezia? I truly enjoyed them. And
Yes.
which movies are they showing also on the stateroom TV? So put that down on the stateroom TV.
Okay.
The movies in the stateroom, if I remember from the Venezia and the last Carnival ship that we were on, they're all pay movies.
I believe
I don't think there
so.
were anything was free. On the big screen at Lido, absolutely they're showing movies. I was trying to look here to see what one is playing tonight. Last night at midnight was Oppenheimer.
Yes.
I don't know if they had it earlier. Just give me a second here. Volleyball.
But there was definitely some movie on 5:30. I know there was a movie on tonight.
at 5:30.
Yeah. And that was for Prince?
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is at 5:30, so it started. It's going on right now.
Yes.
I'm surprised we can't hear it. I'm trying to see if there's something else here for a later movie. It does not have a list for a midnight movie here. It could be in the app.
I'll take a
but
peek and see if I can find.
We'll at the very least let you know what movies are on in the cabin. Again, it's pay. They're not free, but we'll let you know at least what the offering is. Okay? Tremaine, you're absolutely welcome. Patricia says, question. Bev and I are planning to attend the group cruise. Excellent.
Nice.
Are the gratuities included in the price or extra? So the only thing included with the price I gave you all was your port charges and tax and fees and all that stuff. And so the price I gave you was for the cabin plus the onboard credit you were getting. Your gratuities will be, you're on your own for your gratuities, if that makes sense. Okay? Yeah, and don't forget to hit that email, guys. So I can send you, it's tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com if you want to go on the cruise. In fact, you know what? You know what time it is? This is what time it is. Here we go. Hang on. Let me get rid of this. Here we go.
Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets,
Parties,
pineapples.
ducks, and of course the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever group cruise. We'll see
see
you
you
on the horizon. Well, there you go. So yeah, come join us, all right? And now the cabins that are held for us, I think they're half gone. And so we only have those cabins for a little bit of time before the group cruise department takes them away from us. Once they take them away, we can go back and get more, but the prices may change. They may cost more. So if you're interested in the group cruise, don't wait months. It is a $50 deposit. That is all you have to put down now. $50, okay? Now, you won't be able to pick a cabin until you pay the full deposit of $500, okay? And there's been no upcharges. The price is the price is the price, Okay, so send us an email. Again, it is tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. Let us know your interest. I will forward the agent's information that's booking this for us. It's something we've used for years. That's booked pretty much every cruise we've been on. Okay,
Pretty much.
And so
I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to meeting
absolutely.
you guys.
All right, so let's move on. A little one-on-one dress. LOL. I wore shorts and a shirt and enjoyed myself. And yeah, you don't okay, we're removing that.
Thanks for that little one-on-one.
I'm reporting you if you're on our group cruise and you walk into a restaurant like that. Are you just saying? Dana Ford, welcome. Haven't seen you here before.
No,
Just now
welcome.
joining. Did you figure out the sliding door in the Terraza cabins? They have a special lock on the doors because of the open walkway outside of them, so that random people just can't walk in. So I've learned something. Somebody left a comment of our stream last night when we were doing this that John Heald had done a stream. There's a key pad on the outside of, on the outside of the cabin.
Okay.
So if you're from the outside, if you want to get in, you use your key and it unlocks and opens the door. I don't know how you get in from or how to get out from the inside.
If it's locked,
Now,
yeah.
mind you, we had a key in the key slot. It wasn't our room key there because it was one of our old keys. So maybe it has to be the room key that is coded that unlocks that magnetic lock or
That
something.
could be. That
Yeah.
could be.
I
That
don't
makes
know.
sense.
So, no, I mean, we only halfway found out. But I'm looking forward to finally or figuring it all out because it's like, man, I can't get this door open. What is going on? But so John Heald had done a post about that, that it's there's a keypad on the outside, but we just don't know about the inside. Somebody will eventually, who's in one of the, Terraza cabins, say, this is what you got to do, and then we'll all know.
Right.
Excuse me, let me get a little drink here. No ice in this cup.
No ice. So we have to ask for everything neat now, right?
Oh, my good Lord. All right, so I'm so sorry, everybody. A lot of talking. I'm just joking.
Plus, we're sitting out here in the sun, too, so
Yeah.
it's very, very
We didn't-
hot. I'm very thirsty as well.
We didn't put any sunscreen, so I'm going to have a line
Oh,
right
you
here.
sure will. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're starting to get a little line.
No, it's already late. Oh, well. All right, guys. So we want to hang with you just a little bit longer because, that sun is setting. Look how beautiful that is.
No.
And I know the camera, it's kind of, I don't want to say pixelated, but obviously it's blown up a little bit because of the camera. But I'm doing a time lapse on my phone right down there, and so we'll be able to share that with you guys. So anyway, PJ says, thanks for showing the Terraza rooms. I'm an interior. Everyone else is in the Terraza balcony room. Did you see any of the Terraza amenities? Are they worth the upcharge? So again, that comes down to personal choice. For me, I would say no. None of those amenities would be worth the extra price for me.
You need
that's
the
us.
bathrobe, and we don't use the bathrobes even when we have them.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't pay any attention to see if there were soaps and shampoos and things in there. Did you notice that?
I did not.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, the decor is a little bit different.
It is.
You've got that big cabana. I might buy it for the big cabana to lounge out there, but
The cabana's nice.
But I don't think it's personally. I would rather have a suite.
Yeah.
I think than a Havana cabana or a Terraza. And again, that's just us and our style of cruising.
Mm-hmm.
It's only going to be able to be answered by you. Are those amenities worth it for you or not? But generally speaking, we just don't feel they are for us and our cruising style.
And especially on this ship, the staterooms in general are very, very nice. And so, it doesn't feel like I need to spend more money for luxurious accommodations.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
The staterooms are beautiful. The whole ship is beautiful.
Yeah, if you're joining us late and you haven't seen it yet, yesterday we did a stream where we broadcast 14 cabins on the ship. A couple different ocean views, ocean suites, terrazas, balconies of all kinds.
And we have an interior terrazza and a regular
Yeah.
interior, so you can look and compare.
Compare the difference.
We've done shots of everything, so you should be able to see from the video the amenities.
Karina's like, yep, what a beautiful sunset. I know. I wish the camera wasn't so blown out. I can try to play with the... Let's see what happens if I do this. Let's see if I can... Nope, that's not doing anything. I'm trying to
Zoom back out a little.
No, I'm just trying to mix with the brightness and the temperature and the things and see if it can... Because you can't see the phone. I mean, you can actually see the sun, the round dot, where it's just sort of blown up on this one.
Gotcha.
Gamma, does that do anything?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it didn't really do anything.
No.
Saturation, is that going to help? No, that's not going to help. No. We can go
Much like the eclipse, we just can't see the sun itself. It just appears white.
Black and white. No, we don't want a mirror. Use max resolution.
I'm actually happy right now because the sun is right behind the handrails, so I'm not having to squint at the moment.
Yeah, we've got this line through us too.
We do. Look at that.
Yeah, just
We're
camera's
striped.
so nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if Hal would be any different, but we're not going to mess with it.
No.
We're not going to mess with it. All right, so let me get rid of that. All right, Macrina says, have you seen any whale spouts as the whales are now starting to migrate north? We saw them on our second sea day, so where you're at now?
No, I looked this morning. I was like, I'm up early, and I was looking up in front of the ship and the back of the ship, and I didn't see whales. I didn't see dolphins. I saw nothing. I was so upset.
PJ says, thanks. You are absolutely welcome.
Yes,
and
you
we
are.
thank everybody, of course. In fact, let's give everybody an applause. Thank you so much all for the thumbs up and being with us.
Yes,
we
thank
appreciate
you.
If you're joining us late, we are going to be with you live every single day here on the Venezia. We're usually with you for 1 to 2 hours, sometimes longer. We bring you a little bit of the ship in incomplete. Right? When we do a tour, it's a full tour, just not highlights. And so you get an understanding of exactly the layout of every deck of the ship. Yeah. And so we bring you a different part every day, and then we stick around for Q&A, questions and answers. And so if you have a question or something that you want to know about this ship, please do us a favor, leave it in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, leave it in the comments below. And we will gladly find the answers for you. There was one answer we did not get yet. We will try to do that tomorrow, is how many people are actually on the ship right now.
Yes.
Somebody asked that yesterday, and we did not get a chance to do that today, so we will find that out.
Yes.
PJ says it looks amazing on our TV. Perfect.
Oh, good.
So we're not gonna mess with it anymore.
Correct.
Antonio says, ask the curmudgeon to use his towel as a filter. I'm sure he'll loan it to you.
Oh, I'm
we'll
sure
see.
he wouldn't.
Yeah. I can use it for something else, maybe. Did I just say that? Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What's on the dinner menu tonight? You know what? Okay, so let's figure that out.
All right. You
So-
looking or am I looking?
I can look.
Okay,
Let's
you
see what's
look.
on the dinner menu tonight.
All right.
We don't even know.
No
No clue.
clue.
We're so bad.
I know.
Where to eat now? Seafood Shack? No, I don't want the Seafood Shack. I want dinner. Food and drinks. Okay, your time dining. View menu. All right.
Here we go.
So, we have marinated chicken tenders. These are the appetizers, by the way. Marinated chicken tenders, lasagna bolognese, shrimp cocktail, Greek salad. Ooh, Greek salad. Caesar salad, chicken noodle soup, zuppa di orzo con manzo e verdure.
Okay, what's that?
Barley, beef stock, vegetables, smoked ham, and chives.
Ooh. I might have a couple of soups.
Yeah,
I
thank
think
God
I've
we-
had 2 soups every night.
Yeah, right? For the entrees, grilled swordfish fillet, stinco d'angelo brazzato, which is garlic mashed potatoes, 5 bean stew, lamb au jus, honey glazed pork loin, lasagna bolognese, herb crusted stuffed portobello mushroom, stuffed with spinach, couscous, baby carrots, and marinara sauce.
Ooh.
And then there's a featured Indian dish. There's also a southwestern quinoa baby shrimp salad. Okay. Don't forget, you can always have a chicken breast or a broiled sirloin steak. Those are always there. Okay. Dessert, budino bianco el nero. Nero. Let me try that again. Budino bianco e nero. That is Italian chocolate bread pudding with cannoli cream sauce.
Ooh.
Key lime pie
Ooh.
with raspberry coulis. Carnival melting cake, fresh fruits, ice cream sorbet, and cheese plate.
Very
So that's what's on the menu
nice.
tonight.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Can't wait to get off this stream to go eat some food. Y'all stop talking to us.
No,
we're
no,
kidding.
no.
We're
We
kidding.
actually, we're enjoying the
You
sunset.
can't, with the lines, you can't see my face. We're kidding. We love you guys. We'll be with you all night. It's all good.
Until the battery wears out.
Exactly. The curmudgeon probably left a few minutes after you saw him. You know, the funny thing was, I had a feeling that might happen anyway, because, look, it takes us a while to set up. It also takes us a while to tear
To
down.
pack. And they stood there and watched.
But they were getting a little impatient. I'm like, I'm sorry, right? And so, nope, they're still there.
Are they?
Yep.
Okay.
I see the wife.
Okay.
Anyway. Have you seen the smoking areas on 5 and 11? What are your thoughts? Tremaine, we've seen the whole ship already. We have already videoed the entire ship. The only things that we haven't videoed, which we're going to do either tomorrow or the next day during the day, is sort of the outside deck areas. We did do the Lido yesterday in the pool area because it's really feels like inside. But like where we are, deck 11 and 12, we're going to get that tomorrow in the daylight so you can see it better. The deck 5 area is they're both forward. Both the smoking areas are forward. One's on deck 5, one's on deck 11. I would say the deck 5 area is more comfortable than the deck 11 area if I
Yes.
had to guess.
I would agree.
Right? So, try them both out. And don't forget, if you're a gambler, you can smoke in the one part of the casino as well.
Correct.
Okay? Antonio says, I have a stinko before. I got your stinko right here. There you go. There's your stinko. Macrina says, I do like their lasagna as an appetizer, and yeah, I know you may not care for it. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm Italian. I'm pretty partial about Italian food, but so far, everything I've had here is delicious.
I will say, traditionally, I don't like their Bolognese sauce.
Bolognese?
Is that how you say it?
Bolognese.
Bolognese.
The G silent.
Thank you. I'm not
See
Italian.
what I deal with? Bolognese. Whack, whack, whack.
But usually, I
Bolognese.
don't care for that sauce.
Yeah. It's just meat sauce.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's lasagna with meat sauce. It might be a little bit different than like the pasta with.
But it's more like it tastes more like a gravy to me than a tomato. But I'm willing to try it.
Yep. Tuesday has a question. Are any of the specialty restaurants free during the inaugural? That is a good question. I absolutely have no idea. I can tell you Fahrenheit 555 is not. I can tell you sushi is not. And I can tell you teppanyaki is not. The only one that's been included before would be Il Viaggio. We'll ask.
And Il Viaggio was not included. It was Cucina.
Oh, yeah. So Il Viaggio on the Venezia wasn't included?
It was not included.
Let's find out here. Hang on.
Yeah. So I'm guessing no, but he's gonna take a peek and see
No,
what it
no,
says.
you gotta
on the-
pay.
Yeah, they're all pay.
$42 for an adult, $14 for a child. Yeah. So the answer is no.
Yeah.
They don't love us.
sorry.
Oh, so you're coming on the Frenzy like in a week, so we're going to be crisscrossing. Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Yeah, you're going to get on here, Tremaine, and be like the expert because you've watched all the streams of seeing all the ships. So you can be the guide for your group.
Exactly.
And or tell them to come watch the streams as well, and they're there for you guys, okay?
Yeah,
So,
feel free to share.
Yep, whether now into the future, right? That's what we do. Frank, there's another new person. Welcome, Frank.
Yeah,
I haven't seen you here
welcome,
before.
Frank.
Nice to see someone streaming and showing us all the Frenzy. I just booked for August 31st through 7th. You're absolutely going to love it,
Very
guys.
nice.
I mean,
It's beautiful.
we do a lot of cruising, and we did the inaugural on the Venezia, which, and I preface everything. We had a fantastic time, and the ship was beautiful.
Yes.
We just didn't feel it lived up to the hype they gave it.
Agreed.
There was,
but I do feel that the Firenze does.
I do, absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I feel this is way more beautiful than the Firenze.
Than the Venezia.
Venezia, sorry. God, Venezia, Firenze, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I feel like they went more in with the Firenze than they did on the Venezia. The Venezia felt like it was half in, half out, if that makes
Yep.
any sense. Yeah.
Yep. Desiree, we're not going to mention that here. Sorry, hon. What's my favorite Italian dish? Ooh. Do I have to pick one? I can't pick one.
I'm
I
going to
can't.
go with risotto for me. I love Parmesan risotto.
I can't pick one. I love lasagna done the right way. I love pizza done the right way. Just fettuccine Alfredo
Yes.
with a nice chicken breast cut up on it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
just anything pasta. I can tell you one thing I don't like. Maybe that's the best way to start. I'm actually not very partial to eggplant. So I don't like
Eggplant Parmesan.
Yeah, don't like eggplant parmesan. Don't like the first day they had an eggplant lasagna. Yes, and I didn't even try it. It's just eggplant is not my thing. So anyway, but yeah, I can't pick one. I cannot pick one. Well, at least the specialty doesn't have the additional upcharge for that tomahawk steak. I know, right? $100 more. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Desiree's like, I love cruises. I take a cruise yearly.
Very
that was.
nice.
We've been doing that forever as well.
Yeah.
We just prior to our YouTube channel, we've been cruising once or twice every year as far back as we can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Always once, sometimes twice. And as we've gotten older, and Alyssa, our daughter, you've seen her before. She's now married and got her own kids, and we have. Our life situation's a bit different. We've been cruising a lot more, as you can tell. I mean, we did 9 cruises last year. We've already done 1, 2, 3. This is our 4th, right? 1. We did the Jubilee. We did the back-to-back on the Seashore. Now we're doing this one, a back-to-back on the Seascape and the Emerald Princess. So that'll be 7 just in the first half of the year. And I've got another 7 planned out for the end of the year. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it or not, but that's what we're going to try to do. Anyway. Desiree's, yes, pick one. No, I refuse. I can't pick one. I can't. God, I love it all. I just love it all.
So I think this is Macrina saying for her, pizza or lasagna and Alfredo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But you got to put risotto in there. I love risotto.
yeah, I love risotto.
Yeah.
Yep. Pizza, lasagna, Alfredo. Oh my! Pizza, Alfredo. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! It's beautiful just to see the world. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And tonight we're seeing the world with a beautiful, unbelievable sunset.
Right?
Skies are at least right above us are clear. Back there, as you can see, they're just a little bit of a cloud deck. It's not solid. It's sort of these sort of wispy type clouds. As the sun gets just a little bit lower and starts to touch the water, I think the screen's going to clear out just a little bit better. That I'll make sure that I put the time lapse in tomorrow's highlights, so that you can see we'll leave it go. I try to go to the music if you've seen the highlights before, but sometimes certain clips need to go a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, without
because
a
they're just
doubt.
worth it. And typically we try to sit by a window when we're dining, and we'll time lapse the dining. But we've been literally every table we've had is in the middle of the ship. It's like, is that a window over there? I think there's a. Anyway, so we got the time lapse here. We set the camera up the other night on the balcony, the first night.
Yes.
Out of Longwood, set the camera up to do a time lapse there, but we never left. So
We thought we were going to get the ship departure.
Yeah.
No.
It left as we were streaming, and so yeah.
In the dark.
Desiree says this will be your 13th cruise.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Beautiful. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Antonio says, I agree with you, Desiree. I'm cruising next week on the Jubilee.
Yay!
Remember,
We're gonna have
9
a good
o'clock
time.
at the flagpole.
Right.
9 o'clock at the flagpole. Yep. And then Macrina, you will probably sail with one princess ship at port. Same ship each day at port. Are you talking about the Seascape or when we're doing the Emerald Princess? Doesn't matter. Tremaine says, now that you've seen the ship, what would your suggestions and favorite place to sit, post up while watching for your room to be ready on day 1? Wow.
That's going to be dependent upon whether you like to drink.
Yeah, it's another
Or-
subjective question.
It is.
Right? If you like to drink, you're going to belly up to a bar.
Yeah,
Right.
or if you like the the pool, the beach.
I would say this: the best of both worlds. Go out the back of deck. Oh shoot!
You're
Deck
talking
5. The back of deck 5. Well, at the back of deck 5. There's a pool back there. You're going to see it tomorrow. So make sure you're on tomorrow. But I would hang out. That's where I would hang out. Back of deck 5. There's a pool
That's
there. It's very
true.
comfortable.
And there's a bar there.
There's a bar there. There's the smoking section is also close to that area.
That's
Since you asked, I'm
right.
assuming you're a smoker, and so that's where I would hang out.
Yeah,
Now, you just
true.
got to know a lot of times when you're that first day, embarkation day, they're taking on fuel, so you can't smoke anyway. But if they're not taking on fuel, they're not bunkering. That would be a great area because there's the pool there, there's a bar there. It's very relaxed. That would be my area. But I'll
Very
be
true.
honest, a lot of people just walk around the ship,
Yeah,
right?
take it all in.
Get on the ship, have a little snack, and then just walk around and check it all out. Of course, you're seeing it now, and so you can just verify, in real time for yourself. Yeah, you can just check out the ship. But if I was going to park, I'm going to park on the back of deck 5. That's me.
I could
Okay.
go with that.
Oh, she's talking about at the Mexican ports next 3 days. Same Princess ship will follow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We'll take pictures every day.
And
Hey,
that
nice to
happens
see you again.
frequently. That happens frequently.
It does.
Yeah.
Even in the Caribbean,
Yeah. And when we were going to the Bahamas, the same Disney ship was always next to us.
Oh yeah, the camera's now coming in a lot clearer that the sun
yeah.
is not blowing up the lens
Look at that.
and the lights are starting to come on. Yeah.
Nice.
It's just to sit here and watch that.
Right?
Right?
I know.
What time is it?
I have
6:30?
no idea.
It's 6:30. We're
Is
okay.
it?
We're
Okay.
okay.
Beautiful.
Did you say what ports we're going to? This is what Antonio's asking. Yeah, we're going to Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, and Cabo San Lucas. And I think Puerto Vallarta is tomorrow. Okay? 26 days to Sky Princess. First cruise since pandemic. Hopefully back to at least once per year. Exactly. Well, congratulations.
Nice.
Welcome back to cruising.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What took you so long? Kidding. Well, hello, Gina Maxwell. Good evening.
Hello.
Is it is there another chat later, or is this it? This is it. We went on early today, and so we talked about this our very first day. We're having the dilemma on when to stream. Normally, we will stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whether we're home or on a ship, because most ships we're on are from the East Coast. And so that allows us to get everything we want to get for you video during the day, time for me to edit it, time for us to have dinner, and then set up and do the stream. Well, we're 3 hours difference. So for us to do 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now, that would be 6 p.m. our time, which is really going to mess with dinner.
Yes.
Because if we're on for 2.5 hours, there's no way we're going to pack the stuff up in enough time and get to the anytime dining room before they close it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it being also the weekend, it is Saturday. We decided, you know what? Let's try 5 o'clock our time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So it's a little bit earlier. That 1 hour difference is just enough.
I think
Because
so.
we can be on to 7:30 ish or whatever, and then be able to pack everything up and get down to dinner.
And we still have enough time to get the highlights edited and
Absolutely.
things so that
Yeah.
we have a show for you to see.
Correct.
And parts of the ship to see.
The highlights, which we broadcast at the beginning of every show.
Yeah.
So anyway, so there you go, Gina. Thank you again for being here.
Yes, thank you.
Desiree, that's nice. Enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Macrina says, did you get your platinum gift yet? No, we haven't. I think it might be a tote bag. Want to see it? We will. Chris,
nice.
you're not
Okay.
on yet. That's why I was freaking out. Chris, if you're
Yeah.
watching the replay, I got the jacket.
Yes.
But it
It's
was hot
so
up here.
hot.
It's fleece lined, so it's a really comfortable jacket to wear. But it was warm sitting out, especially. So if we do it from the cabin again, if we're going to broadcast from the cabin again, I'll have it on. But I got the jacket.
And
okay?
if not, then we'll
Thank
have
you.
to take a little video of him modeling it, so
Oh yeah,
we'll put that in the
you'll
highlights.
You'll see your jacket.
Yes.
I'll be wearing your jacket. Thank you, Chris. Again, thank you.
Yes,
Really.
thank you.
Means a lot. So no, again, Macrina, we did not. Do they offer a presidential suite or captain's suite on board? They do not.
No.
The only suite on the ship is the ocean suite.
And it's beautiful.
Yep.
It is.
We videoed 2 of them. One that was in the back. Yeah, one was in the back or the front. I can't remember if it was back or front. It was either a back or front. I can't remember. And then one in the middle of the ship. And so that's actually it for suites, like suites. They have the Premium Vista or the Prima Vista balcony. That would probably be the next closest to a suite. So this is not a suite rich or suite heavy ship. It's only the ocean suites. Okay? Amy says, life happens. It sure does. Mm-hmm. Nurse Tara. Welcome, Nurse Tara. The sun looks so beautiful, doesn't it? I mean, it's just absolutely amazing.
Yes.
You should see it in the time lapse. I'm going to put the time lapse in tomorrow's highlights. It's just, I mean, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. What's going to be real nice as the sun transitions, the lights are going to pop on the ship. It's just, yeah, it's going to be amazing.
I think so.
Epic. It's like the sunset cruise. You know, like there's some cities that have sunset cruises. You have dinner and entertainment stuff for the sunset cruise.
Yeah.
The sunset broadcast. Though I will say this, just I want to touch on our curmudgeon friend for just a second. As much of a pain in the butt that was, he actually did us a favor. The reason was we originally spun around, so the camera that you're seeing right now would also be looking backwards full time. The problem was the sun was shining so bright on the screen, we literally could see nothing in the computer screen. So we had to put a towel over our heads and over the screen for me to try to get the computer up and running and everything working.
That is very true.
So in the end, we should thank him for making us move, because this, we didn't spin around.
Yeah.
So the sun's in our face as opposed behind us.
Yeah.
So.
And when we came up here to begin with, this vacation was This location was occupied, and so that allowed time for the people that were here to vacate, and it worked out perfectly. So yeah, in the end, thank you.
Thank you, curmudgeon.
Yes.
And it says, and dinner won't be crowded at that time. It may not be. I don't know.
We will find out.
I'll be honest. We have never, ever been to dinner that late.
No.
We've never had late seating. It's always been early, and even with any time, we always go early.
Yeah.
So this will be the latest we've ever eaten on it. I mean, like the dinner. I mean, we have snacks at night.
Oh, yeah.
Like dinner.
Of course.
All right. Ah, nice. You got the jacket. I did.
Yes.
I really did. I'll tell you what. You want to go get it, or you want me to go get it?
I can go get it.
You sure?
Yeah, I can go get it.
All right. Why don't you go get it and get your hoodie too, because it's getting cold.
It is getting a little cool.
All right. I'm gonna mute her microphone. I'm gonna stand up because she's sort of barricaded in here. Got your room key? All right. She'll be a couple of minutes because we're on deck 15. Our cabin's on deck 8. So I'll just slide over here to the center until she comes back, and we'll put the jacket on for you guys. Chris was so nice to give us that super chat last night and said go buy it. So I literally finished the stream, went right to see if there were jackets, because Lisa's like, there's only 2 left. They were restocking. They have the full complement of jackets. Okay. All right. Tara says, I'm on the East Coast and getting ready for work tonight. Thanks for giving me something to watch later. You're welcome. You're welcome. Enjoy the rebroadcast. Not a problem. Not a problem. Yes, Detroit has sunset cruises, but it don't look like that, Antonio. I guess maybe we're a little bit spoiled, from Florida, because there's sunset cruises up and down the coast. All the big cities seem to have them. We're in some of the smaller cities, right? So, especially in the Gulf Coast, because, the sun going west. Karina says, yes, thank him for being a jerk. Thank you, jerk. What time is it now? Desiree, it is 6:40 in the evening. So 3-hour difference from Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Tuesday, just a reminder, press the thumbs up. Yes, thank you. There's Tuesday helping us out. Yes, everybody, if you're new to the stream, I know we've seen a few new people on here today. Thank you so much for being with us. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe, become part of the Tollman clan. It is absolutely free to you, right? It doesn't cost you anything. And it really does help out the channel, Lisa and I, and we do need the help. All right. Oh, I already put that up there. And thank you. You get the applause. Thank you. We'll miss your dessert, Cam. Yeah, with the move, we plan to get some desserts to have while we're streaming like we normally do, but because we had to move, we just didn't have enough time to get Lisa to get downstairs and get desserts, so we'd have desserts for the warm-up. Again, thank you very much. Yeah. Everybody wants to know how tall I am. I am 6'4". So there you have it. So I'm not giant, but I do pretty much tower over most people. So 6'4". You know what's funny is I'm still growing. When I graduated high school, I was 5'10.5". When I got out of the military, I was 6'2", and now I'm 6'4". So I'm still slightly growing all the time. Who knows? I haven't measured myself in a while. I could be 6'5" by now. I don't know. Patricia says, figure out who sent you the chocolate-covered strawberries. No, I have a good idea, but, that's private. I'm not going to say anything. But, no, I really don't know, but I have a good idea. And maybe says, and a team at TMC is so much fun. Yeah, we have a good time. Because we're silly. We're just, we're just a normal couple, and we like to have fun. That's it. So, and we're very easy. Excuse me. Somebody's talking about me. Lisa must have run into somebody. We just go with it. Now, look, stuff frustrates us like it frustrates anybody else. But, like I think it was Hugh, with the situation today, we always will take the moral high ground, and move on. Life is too short to be, mean and nasty all the time. Right? And so we just move on. And, it's all good. She says, oh. When on a cruise, we all grow. Yeah, I'm not talking about this way. I'm 6'4" this way. If I have too many more of those appetizers, I might get 6'4" this way too. That's why when I'm sitting on the toilets in the cabins, when we do the cabin tours, I talk about tall and fluffy, right? So the more appetizers, the fluffier I get. Chocolate covered strawberries. They were delicious. They really were. Oh wow, she made it back quick. All right, let me let her out. And I'm going to put on my jacket here. Yeah, the minute the sun went down, it just got a little bit cool. And of course, we'll be out here a little bit longer with you guys. So there you go. There it is. Chris, if you're joining us late, I got it. And I muted you, so there you go. You're back up.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Right, the colors. Lots of reds and oranges.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, you can actually see into the Lido a little bit better. You were asking about seating. I can actually see some chairs now. I don't want to. I'm just going to take it away from the sunset for just a second, guys, so that we can look down in there just a little bit. Right, so you can see down in there a little. Oh, wrong way, Robert. You can see the chairs. They're chairs and tables, right, up there. Right there. And they're all the way around the Lido area. Okay?
Back to the sunset.
Yes, back to the sunset.
Yeah. Oh, so nice.
That is just an epic shot right there.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Yep.
I almost feel like we need to hide our pictures so
I know.
you can see it.
I know.
So everybody can do screenshots.
There we go. We'll turn off our image on the screen so you can just sit there with that.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
Right? I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, that's just as beautiful as it could get. Maybe I can just raise it up a little so we can see the top of the funnel.
True.
I don't know. Yeah, that's just beautiful.
Maybe a tiny bit more.
Macrina says she loves when the lights come on at night. It's like when you're at an amusement park at night. Yeah, I spent 5 years at Disney. My favorite time in the park was at 1 o'clock in the morning when there was nobody in the park. But all the lights are still on and all the music is still playing. It's magical. Sometimes it can be a little creepy, but generally speaking, I need to move back over. You need to come this way a little bit, Lisa. I agree 100%. We were talking about that as we left the naming ceremony party, as we were walking back off the ship to go back to the Queen Mary with everything lit up. It's so, these ships take on a different feel and look at night when the lights come on.
They do, don't they?
It's to me almost a much more elegant look.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially the Queen Mary, because let's be honest, I mean, she's really old, and the upkeep on it is you know, it is what it is. There's
There's some rough areas.
there's some rough areas. That's a good way to put it. There's some rough areas, and during the day, the rough areas are crystal clear. At night, you don't see them.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's really pretty.
You can just admire the history at night with it all lit up. It's beautiful at night.
Yeah, man, it's just such an amazing shot.
Mm-hmm.
Am I zoomed all the way out? I am.
You could probably go a little bit more towards the sun. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Patricia wants to know, are we going down that water slide on this cruise?
Not that water slide.
Probably not, no.
Yeah, maybe the open one. I think I might be able to go down the open one, but going through the tube slides like that, I did it one time and my head hurt like you would not believe, so I won't do that again. I have to be sitting up to go down a slide.
Justina says you just watched the documentary on the Queen Mary being haunted. Yeah, it's haunted. We didn't experience anything. Of course, we were barely on the ship.
Right.
I mean, long enough to get our room key and dump the bags and leave to come here to do the naming ceremony, and then we went back there to sleep. So I guess we were there for sleeping time, but
Yeah.
nobody woke us up.
No, didn't have anybody crawling in bed with us that shouldn't have been.
Nope, there's no hauntings in our cabin.
No, but they actually do have ghost tours.
Yeah.
As well as tours of the engine room, so you can do that. For me,
You can actually walk the engine room by yourself.
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
You can. But yeah, I'm not into the whole ghost thing, so I would have passed.
Yep. Golly, that's just beautiful to see somebody, couple holding hands, walking down the deck.
Oh, true.
That's just romantic. Look at that.
Yeah. Love that.
Oh, and there's another couple with them now. Look at that.
See, look at that. I love that.
Right? Go. All right. Justina says, Lisa, I like sitting upright too on the slides.
Yes. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Macrina says her cabin on the Queen Mary was right next to a haunted plaque.
Oh.
Creeped me out and then just ignored it.
Oh, did you experience anything while you were there, Macrina?
Yeah.
Let us know.
The ship was amazing and all you can see. Yeah, we definitely have to come back and spend more time.
Oh,
Okay.
that's for Macrina.
Yep. That was from Macrina.
Yes.
That's just beautiful. So a little preview for tomorrow. For those who are still with us, tomorrow we will have deck 5. I don't know if we'll do 5 and 10 or just 5, but obviously we just keep on working our way up until we get them all done. Don't forget, if you're watching the replay and just sitting here watching this amazing sunset, leave if you have any questions about the ship, if you want to know something that we haven't talked about yet, leave a comment in the comments below. Okay. If you're still with us live, then you leave your questions in the chat. But if you're watching the replay, we do answer all our comments, and we are here on the ship. Okay. And let's not also forget, there's a lot of other Carnival people on the ship right now. When there's an inaugural cruise, you have the ship's crew that is here, but there's also a fairly large contingency of shoreside crew that are here for a week, sometimes 2 weeks, to help get the ship up and running, right? And so it is really easy to get answers for things from those who really know, because they're on the ship.
Exactly.
Right? And so it's a real key time. So if you are watching this rebroadcast and or live with us right now, and you have a question about this ship, or any other for that matter, leave it in the chat or leave it in the comments if you're watching. Macrina, by the way, she said she did not experience anything.
Very nice.
Sarah says, oh, so she probably won't be on your cruise next week on the Jubilee. I forget what her schedule was. I'm not sure she's technically on with us right now. She was here for the
not.
naming ceremony.
Yeah.
I did not see her at all on embarkation day.
I did not either.
So she may have just been there to support Joey for the naming ceremony, but she is definitely, she made it up. She was on vacation.
Yes.
So
Going to be the cruise director on each ship. They do post that.
Macrina says she did not experience anything weird. All right, not a problem. She said if she did, she would have jumped off ship.
Right. Me too.
Frank says Frank is asking if we're doing any excursion. So, Frank, to be upfront and honest, we are horrible people when it comes to planning. That is, we haven't scheduled anything yet.
No.
It was a bit of a tornado just leading up to this cruise and getting to this cruise, and we take so many cruises, and we've been on so many excursions.
It's not something top on our list
correct.
to do.
But here's the funny thing. We've never sailed out of the West Coast, out of Long Beach. And from a cruise standpoint, we've never been to any of these destinations. So we probably should be doing something. So sometime tonight, probably while we're eating dinner, we are going to look to see if there's anything that we can take last minute and do some things here. The only thing that I know we really want to do is I want to go to Cabo Wabo when we get to... this guy's ducking. You're not on camera. It's okay, buddy. Way up there, and it's right here. It was kind of funny. It was one of the crew guys.
It was.
I don't know. But the only thing that I know we absolutely want to do is I want to go to Cabo Wabo. I've been there before. It was fun. I'd like to go again. So.
I would like to do the whale watching, but Robert is not going to get on a smaller boat with his vertigo, and I'm not sure that I want to do that by myself. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Macrina says Kendall is still on vacation, but not sure when she'll be back on the Jubilee. Patricia says, is the Godfather on the ship? No, he is not. They did the naming ceremony, and he was on a plane the next morning right back to wherever. They're in the middle of rehearsing for a new thing. They talked about it, but they didn't say what it was. It's a surprise. I don't know what that means, but he is not on the ship.
No, he is at work.
Yep, he is back working. Macrina says glorious sunset. Absolutely.
I agree. Yeah.
Bev is answering Antonio. Kindle is off until May 4th.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. You have Louis Claire.
Thank you for that, Bev.
There you go. And Patricia's sort of answering the same thing. She's doing a 6-week hiatus.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Lisa, do the whale watching. I told her to go do it. I feel if she's going to do it on an excursion from the ship, I feel very comfortable. She's going to be fine, right? Because she's with other Carnival passengers. You're in your little Carnival passenger bubble. It's all good.
Oh, it's not an I'm afraid to go out without you thing, but it is a I'd like you to be included thing.
I can't be. I'll just be passed out.
I know.
So why spend the money if I'm going to be unconscious? Just enjoy.
I get that.
And then you spend your time worrying about me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yep. Patricia says probably a Christmas Hallmark movie. Maybe. Yeah.
They actually were talking about that because he has done a lot of the Hallmark movies, and so
I feel it's something Broadway.
Do you think?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, he just finished his very first Broadway show. It was his Broadway debut. He was in Spamalot.
Yes.
And so I feel he's getting a taste. Taste for the theater, if you will, the live theater, right? And he's doing something else on Broadway. So that's what I think. But who knows?
Yep. Again, it's a secret, so we're just speculating.
But yeah, he does seem to be Mr. Christmas Hallmark guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that sunset go. Isn't that amazing?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us and watching the sunset.
We're on a sunset cruise.
Yeah. There's some more couples arm in arm and holding hands.
My words are cutting out again because even though this is the Serenity deck, I'll be honest, it's kind of loud up here. And so I have it's called the gate turned up on my mic, so it's not catching them. But that just means I have to talk louder for it to open so you can hear me. And every once in a while, I don't say it loud enough so you can't hear what I'm saying, so I apologize. Macrina says, did whale watching in Puerto Vallarta and did a non-whale watching catamaran tour in Cabo, but saw more whales. And that's...
in Cabo.
All right, so that's when you got your epic Facebook pic. Wow.
Nice. Yeah, that was amazing.
Patricia says they usually come to my city, an area for Hallmark filming.
Oh, very nice.
Which I'm not putting your comments up there because I don't want to ruin this amazing, absolutely amazing view.
Yeah, you guys can do screenshots all you want and enjoy because that really is beautiful.
Yeah. If we could manage to get up here every day, we would. We'll see if we can tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nurse Tara says, what are the main shows on the ship? They're doing Color My World and the marriage show, or the marriage. Oh my gosh! I can't remember the name either. And of course now it's dark up here, so I can't read.
Do you need my flashlight?
Nah. I'll get the name and I'll tell you tomorrow. But it's Color My World, which we've seen several times before. The cast here is amazing. So,
yeah, they really are good.
I saw a little bit of Color My World last night. I shot some video of it, and you saw it in the highlights. And it's like the marriage show, or something
it's
with
like what not to do when you're married, or something.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah.
Carol / Palmdale Vintage, welcome to the stream. I have never seen you comment here before.
No,
we appreciate you being here.
Yes, we do.
We're in the middle of watching an amazing sunset. Normally, I would post your name up there so you can see it, but we don't want to just ruin this amazing sunset. So I'm just going to read your comment. Just joining in, beautiful view. I'm getting ready to check in for my May 12th Mother's Day Firenze cruise.
Oh,
amazing!
Very nice.
You're gonna have a fantastic time. The ship is beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Make
that
sure
is right around the corner.
Yep. Make sure you go back and watch the streams that we've already done, and don't miss the ones in the future. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. We stream every night live, and we bring you a different part of the ship, and we do it what I call in continuity. We don't edit, we don't cut anything out. You get full walking tours of every part of the ship, so you know where everything is in relation to something else on the ship. Highlights, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just the highlights that most people put up, they're bouncing around the ship. So one minute you're seeing a highlight from the buffet, the next minute there's a highlight from the Michelangelo restaurant, the next thing there's a highlight from one of the shops on deck 5. I mean, the highlights seem to always be all over the place. We literally walk deck to deck to deck to deck to deck, covering everything 360. So just make sure you stay tuned for all of that.
Absolutely.
Tara says, thank you. You're welcome. And we'll figure it out. Lisa's going through each of the days to figure out when they're going to do it. Try the day 5. Try Mazatlan.
Mazatlan?
Yep. It's a romantic shot. Make sure you guys hold hands on your way back to the cabin. Unfortunately, Karina, we're not going to be able to because we're going to be holding gear. I mean, it's 2 big backpacks, a roll-on suitcase, and the case for the 16-foot tripod that's over there. So we've got our hands full. But I'll hold her hand after.
There you go.
It's dear future husband.
Yeah.
I knew it was something about husband. Thank you, Macrina.
Goodness.
Yeah, dear future husband.
That is so.
And that show, we have not seen that yet. So I hope we can work the streams out and dinners out that we get to see that, because we haven't seen it yet, and I heard it's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we enjoy each and every one of you being with us. There are still 24 of you with us watching the sunset, and I know why, because it's just a stunning view.
It's beautiful.
As the water turns to black at night, right? Because it starts getting really dark. Yeah.
And the lights on the ship look gorgeous.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all see the time lapse tomorrow. I'm like, it's funny, that camera up there, PAL, we call that camera up top there that's giving you these views, PAL. PAL is a good, it's a good camera. It's big, huge open lens. Amasure, I think it is. No, that's not Amasure. What is it? Sensor. Big, huge sensor. It's real. But man, the sun just messes with it. Where my phone over here looked great. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome everybody who's just joined the stream. We are a couple hours into our show already. We brought you decks 3 and 4, the public decks today. Right now we are just sitting up here at the Serenity deck watching the sunset behind us.
It's beautiful.
We are here. We have just turned off the camera. We're right here. We have just turned it off, so we don't want to spoil the absolute stunning view we have tonight with the clear. Like last night, it was overcast. It really wasn't a great sunset last night because it was too cloudy. And to be honest, most of the day today it was a little bit overcast, but the clouds finally broke free, and it's providing this amazing sunset.
Oh yeah, it's all red over on the right side of the ship.
It is. Well, let's pan over there.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Look at that, everybody. Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know which is more beautiful.
I know.
This angle or the other angle? Y'all let us know. What one do you want to see, this angle or the other angle? I have us muted while we're watching this, just to take it in. There's a large group of people standing next to us, so we're a little bit loud there. They're now getting a little bit more quiet. Oh, there's a bunch more comments. Jeez.
How did that happen?
Karina says, did you try Chicken Shack yet? No, we haven't. We will. Again, don't worry about it. Just the first couple days of videoing into the sun coming up, our sleep schedules are real off, and so we'll get there. Don't worry about it. We'll tell you about it when we do. Okay. Carol says, I am curious about the new empanada place. Have you tried any of those yet? Same answer. I'm sorry, you're still muted. Sorry.
I'm still muted. Yeah, every time that I go over in that area, they are just cleaning up. It's closed.
Yeah.
So I have not been able to time it right to get in there yet.
Over the next few days, we're going to get to all this stuff.
Yes.
We promise. It just, our first bit of business, we need to make sure that we capture the footage that we need to, because we're only here for the 7 days. We need to capture all this footage so we have it for you guys. That is, the number one key point that we do. Once that is done, then we get into the other stuff like eating. Nurse Tara says, I love your walking tours. They really do help with knowing the true layout of the ship. Thank you very much,
thank you.
Nurse Tara. We appreciate you. You get applause.
Yes, we do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Macrina says, okay, hold your hands at dinner and on deck for a picture. Okay,
After dinner.
Yeah, look. Well, you can't see us. Hang on. I'm holding her hand right now. Look. See? Desiree says, nice, little one-on-one. Haha. I thought you said you're holding beer. But you said gear. Yeah, no. Gear, not beer. Gear. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. Chris, Danny Mac would like a 24-hour back cam, like driving home, right? We all would. I thought about putting a camera out, on the balcony and just letting it go for 24 hours, and we can just, put it up on, one of those AMSR channels, something to sleep by with the water and the sunset, right? Little 101. Oh crap! I don't want to do that. Little 101 says the folks below are enjoying their drink package. They're not below. They're to the right of us. There's stairs right in front of us that come up to this deck, and this is sort of the entry to the Serenity part, but it's also the next set of steps that gets up to the water slide.
Yes.
So it's kind of a busy area.
It is.
Desiree says nice. There's Tara saying stunning. Macrina says, wow, the starboard side is fantastic. How about 360 cam on a stick? New aspect. Yeah, I think we got enough gear, man. Pan left some more. Okay, of course, now we're to the right. Macrina says, how nice with the love. Yeah.
I think he was wanting to go a little bit more further. Oh. Yeah, there you go. That's the end of it there.
There we go.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You can see the movie bouncing off the pool cover.
I know. I see it every now and then. The light flickers. Yeah.
That's the movie. For those joining us late, we are on the Serenity deck. The camera you're looking at is our camera. It is facing towards the rear of the ship, or the back of the ship, aft, and we're just catching this amazing sunset. Lisa and I, we are here. We're right here. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
We've just turned off our camera so that you guys can focus on this amazing sunset. And as Antonio just says, yes, that's the money shot.
Absolutely. So do your screenshots, guys.
Yep.
There's your computer screensaver.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just stunning.
It is.
It's also nice, and I just realized this, and it's this perfect place to be at night. That light down there for the
Gives us a little
gives us
light.
light, so
It
people can
does.
still see us. I was a little worried once the sun went down if you were going to be able to see us or not. These cameras are also incredibly good in low light, which is probably why it was so open when the sun was directly in it. Oh, thank you so much for the thumbs up. You get
Yes,
an
thank
applause.
you.
There you go. Marina says, I love how the ship gets a lot of quiet spots now. Love those times, and you can always find fun and quiet. Well, look, it's just with the exception of a deck party, which would be on the Lido deck, which is not where we are. All the activities typically move to the inside of the ship, right? So you got your theater shows and the bands that are playing, and the trios and the duos and the singles and the dinners and just all this stuff. It's all inside ship. The only thing that goes on really on the outside at night, again, if they're having like the 80s deck party or something, or the movie, which is done down there. And so the only thing that you see where we're at or where the camera's facing is just an occasional, stroll, right? So that's
And even that adds to the photo, the screenshot.
yeah, it does. Little 101 golden hour right there, perfect screenshot.
Right.
Absolutely, right?
Yes.
This is reminiscent of night blogs on Celebration at the flagpole, right? Absolutely. Well, that's why we like to come out here.
Yeah.
It's one thing to bring you the content and answer your questions, which we will always do, but it adds something to do it outside of the cabin, right?
Yeah.
And which is ultimately why we started balcony cam, so at least there's some outside footage from balcony cam when we're in the cabin. But being out and about and being able to be out here on the outside of the deck, have enough signal strength, Wi-Fi wise, to do it. We just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And so as long as we can get a chair up, because there are actually very few places on this ship that would allow us to have this kind of view where there's some place to sit. And so we're going to try to do it from the back of deck 10. But maybe it's the back of deck 10 that I was thinking of, not deck 5. I was telling who was it, Tremaine, to go to back of deck 5. It's not deck 5. Crap. I think it's the back of deck 10 that you want to go to. Hang on. Let me see if I can get a deck plan real quick. I'm so sorry. This just hit me and I don't know why.
Yeah, hopefully you're still there, so you have the correct information here.
Ship maps. Deck 5 promenade.
And Macrina said Firenze doesn't have a guy's pig and anchor, correct?
No.
Bloody Mary has like a literal pound of bacon on it. Yum. Wow.
Jermaine, back of deck 10. I'm so sorry, buddy, if you're still with me. We'll repeat it again tomorrow if we see you. Again, it's the back of deck 10 that I would go hang out at, right?
And Macrina, that is correct. There is no pig and anchor on board the Firenze.
The ocean's cooperating, very little movement up and down. Yeah, it's been a very smooth, just a little bit of side to side, nothing notable. It's been a very, very smooth trip so far.
It really has.
Knock on wood. Again, I know you can't see us because we have the camera off because we're focused in on the sunset, but for those joining us, we are still here, okay? Firenze doesn't have a guy's pig and anchor. No, it does not. We just talked about that. Nope, sorry. Antonio says, it's so cool that you can share that moment with us. Yeah, thank you so much. And that's part of it,
Yeah.
right? Part of the family.
Absolutely. We enjoy it, and we know you guys do as well.
Even though the curmudgeon almost ruined this shot tonight. I'm so mad. You think your ship is at capacity? It seems like kind of empty where you're at. Well, first of all, it's the Serenity deck that we're on. Now, this place was literally packed today, guys.
It
okay?
was.
I know it seems like it's empty, but we were just talking about this. It's nighttime. Everybody's moved inside. Time to eat. It's time for dinner. So all the activities that happen on a ship right now are happening in the ship. So the outside is going to seem very, very empty at this moment.
Yes.
We are going to ask how many people are on ship tomorrow. We did not get that information. Somebody asked us that question yesterday. We will let you know how many people are on board. I know it is sold out, but sold out and capacity are two different things. So we'll find out. We'll let you know. But we are literally at the front of the ship, deck 15 on the Serenity deck, right next to the stairs that go up to, well, look. No, I want to move the camera. We're right here, okay? Little 101 says Bloody Mary now have bacon in it. what have you missed?
Guy's Pig and Anchor. Get a Bloody Mary at Guy's Pig and Anchor. Macrina says it has like a literal pound of bacon in it or on it.
Macrina's also saying Pacific cruises apparently are smoother. Pacific, hence Pacify.
Oh.
Yeah, we've never sailed on a single ship off the West Coast yet. Meaning we've not done Alaska. That was our goal this year. One of our goals was to get to Alaska. We're not doing it, and it sucks. So we got to do it next year.
Yeah, this is our first Pacific cruise.
Not if you sit on someone's lounger. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna come out here tomorrow morning and put my towel and come back once every hour and say, "Hey, I've been on 5 minutes. Get out of my chair." That's what we're gonna do. God, just stunning.
That is beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to see the time lapse tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to see that time lapse as soon as we're done. We're watching it at dinner.
True.
All right, guys. Speaking of dinner, it's going to take us a few minutes to tear this all down and get it back downstairs and then get off to dinner ourselves and maybe see a show tonight and do some different things, capture some more footage of the evening activities for you guys. So we do appreciate every single one of you being with us here.
Yes,
Thank
we
you
do.
all so much. We do appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. We really do. Right? And if you are new, again, don't forget, please hit that subscribe button, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It's free to you, it costs you nothing, and it really does help out the channel, and we sincerely appreciate it. Okay? And make sure you tell all your groups, meaning if you're in Potter Facebook groups that are going to be coming here on the Frenzy, and they can see the same thing that you're seeing. All right, so tomorrow night we'll have another deck tour, probably deck 5, or definitely deck 5. I don't know if we'll do deck 5 and something else or just deck 5. All right, but definitely just tomorrow night we're going to be covering more of the ship. All right, so till we see you all tomorrow night, be safe.